NBA 2K25 is giving us a ton of builder gameplay related stuff that they never gave us this early. I'm gonna cover a lot of the goodies y'all need to know before buying the game, before even you pre-order the game. Let's get right into it. Zach Timmerman is basically the Mike Wang of gameplay related to build gameplay stuff. So he went on Discord and he answered a few questions. This is what he said. He was asked, are there changes to the total amount of attribute points in the MyPlayer builder? And basically, he says, in all cases, almost all cases, if you create a build in NBA 2K24 and 2K25, you'll end up with a lower overall that leaves you more room to pump in more attributes. This means if you try to make the same build, which people already tried, it will not be equal. The builder is not the same. There's way more attributes you can do, which means you can make builds that have some defense and can score in this game. You could do that last year, but even more so. This means for us lockdowns, we can make very strong defensive builds and still have offense on top of it. It's beautiful for that scenario, but overall, it looks like we're gonna have more. Let's keep going. Next thing he was asked is, what happens when your takeover expires? Basically, he's saying takeover is quite different than it's been used to. It's really a hot and cold mirror that flops up and down based on how you're playing. There are no significant gains or drops in the meter. Oh, interesting. When level 5 expires, your takeover build expires. When you simply drop back down to the halfway point between 4 and 5, this is the same for each level you drop out of. If you drop out of 4, you go to the halfway point. Basically, I like this because you remember in every other 2K, you'll be right at that tip of the meter. You'll do one thing wrong, and it'll go all the way back down to 0. So he's saying it's not going back to 0 no more. It goes to more like a middle tier thing, which is cool because ain't nothing worse than you about to get team taker, max that thing out. You right at the edge, and the next thing you know, oopsie, it's done. That used to piss me off. Another question: what is the stamina actually going to be when testing your build? He said you will have a 99 stamina build tester. So when you're dribbling around and all that, you can use a 99 stamina build. Basically it'll be a 99 stamina when you're testing around. So you ain't gonna be dribbling around with no 85. It's giving you the best scenario, which is a great thing. This is what we like to see. Another question was, can other people see if you have cap breakers? The answer, yes. The cap breakers show up in 2K cards, the attribute menus, and all that. So you can see if other people have their cap breakers. That's just cool. W. Next question, can we pick the team we start in MyCareer? Yes, you can select the team that you start in MyCareer. There'll be a way that you can see the minutes you got and all that. So cool. You'll be able to pick your player, pick what team, and based off of the minutes and rotations, you'll be able to pick your team. Now, he did mention that will be harder, so beware of that. Next thing, this is one of the best things. Can we choose our jump shot in the builder? If you find animation you like, you can favorite them and they'll show up at the top of your list once you enter MyCareer. Oh, okay, so it looks like when you enter the tester, enter much for the screen, there's like gameplay animation menu in MyCareer. You'll be able to create a jumper, dunk style, swap animations. Oh, snap. So yes, we will be able to do animations, jump shots. That is a big dub. We'll be able to test our jumpers, dribble moves, all that stuff in the build tester. You do it in a freestyle 3v3 or 5v5. You can play the traditional 5v5, or which I think most people gonna do is freestyle and just kind of dribble in the court by yourself with the new build. So you make a new build, you can see how the build move, put on the meta sigs, put on your jumper. Can he hit a shot? Is a 73 ball good enough for this particular build with these jump shots that are allowed? This might be the biggest news of all. This is gonna change the game because when we test and build, we ain't gotta blow money to test it. In the past, in order to really see if a build was good, people like me will have to buy the build and then figure out later that it's trash. However, now we get to see off ripping the tester. We can make the build, put every SIG animation that we might put on it, or even test every single possibility, all the jumpers, shoot around and dribble. And if everything good, everything look good, then you can spend the money on the build. They're trying to help y'all make better decisions, and I like it. I'm here for it. So those are most of the Discord stuff. So now let's get into some of the stuff I found on Twitter from the devs, man. So first, actually from him, Zach himself, he was asked, do smaller guards gradually have more attribute points? He said yes. This means like I thought, small guards are low-key gonna be the demigods this year. I believe it. I really believe that the 6'3", 6'2" guards are going to be stat crazy. That's one of the first things I'm gonna look at when I get my hands on a builder. I'm gonna look at them small guards because I just got a feeling them little baby play shots making a comeback. I know they are. I know the meta is gonna be them baby play shots, and I'm already locked in, ready for it. Baby lock coming. But yeah, that's one of the first things I'm gonna look into. Wolf, which is another gameplay deficit. Most legend badges in 2K25 will be gated at a 97 to 99 attribute rating, meaning if you want Hall of Fame glove, legend glove, you're gonna need either 97 through 99. Now the stat isn't revealed yet, but just know when it is revealed, I'll let you guys know. But you know that all the legend stuff got to be extreme. So legend, limitless range, legend, all that, all gonna be 99 rating. So you got to be an extreme case to get those badges, which is good because you can't have everybody walking around with all legend badges because that's crazy. Now all Big City Hex said you can create jumpers in my court. No more leaving a chain jumper and coming back to the builder unless someone pulls the rug from me. Yeah, that's what I do. Step off the court, create the jumper, hop on the court, and test it. So you can test it in my court. Beautiful. And this is the original question. It says, is there a way to test our jump shots and the jump shot creator after we make one? Or will we go out to find a court? And he just said he create his when he's in my court. That's where that came from, in case you didn't know. And Zach also addressed the demigod concerns, man. Y'all know making demigods makes the game bad. That's why we want a regular builder. Zach says demigods give me nightmares. There aren't any in 2K25. We gonna see if there ain't any. I mean, he says this, so he would know this is what he do. He been doing this for probably the last 6-7 months, trying to find a demigod, and they try to limit every possible way to allow a demigod to be birthed or existed. Now, like I said early in the video, the true way demigods exist is finding out stats that don't matter. When you find out stats that don't matter, then you can get away with online and playing the game. That's how demigods are created, because if we can skip a certain attribute and just max out other stuff, then you get these incomplete, these unbalanced demigod builds. That's normally how it go. Skipping strength. If strength don't matter in the past, used to be strength rating, you skip strength and then you be fine. Like in the old days, you can have 25 strength, but then you still play good. Now you got a demigod. That's normally how demigods are birthed. So long as there ain't no stat that don't matter and every stat has a purpose and they made sure every stat had a purpose, then there won't be a demigod. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, sub, and let me know in the comments. Did you pre-order NBA 2K25 or you're not going to pre-order? If you haven't pre-ordered, what's the hold up? What are you waiting for? Or you just not going to get the game, man? Let me know what y'all feeling, man. There go another video right there of me breaking down the builder pretty in depth. You need to watch that one next so you understand even more what's going on.